Hello, my channel mammals, and all the wonderful worthy world. You're getting to see one of the very first pieces of one of the very first collections that Victoria and Richard MacKenzie-Childs designed and made by hand, all by themselves, alone out in the middle of nowhere. At the time, nobody knew where they were from. It was a secret until much later. But anyway, this is one of the early members of, we made 12 different designs so that someone could have a party of 12 guests and everyone would have a different plate. So that's how we came up with the 12 designs. And this one is called Stoke Gabriel. Stoke Gabriel. And that's where we lived before we lived in King Ferry, up in New York State. And that was in southern Devonshire County, right next to Cornwall, there, down in the very tip of England. And we lived on the River Dart. And this little plate has the little water lines around it to show the River Dart. And then the stone walls, see all the gray stone walls going all the way around, because the little village of Stoke Gabriel, tiny village, is all has little pathways all the way through it, all lined with high stone walls. And so when you're walking down the pathways, you hear your feet clicking along and echoing against the hard stone. And the little berries between the stones represent all the beautiful natural flora that grow in that nice, gentle temperature of that part of England, and especially of the wild strawberries, because our daughter Heather used to go out with her best friend, Mr. Baker. He owned the sweet shop in Stoke Gabriel. And of course, her best friend would be the owner of the sweet shop. And after school in the spring, when the wild strawberries were blooming everywhere, he would fill his pockets with confectioner's sugar, with no bags or anything to line his pockets. He just filled his pockets with sugar. And he and Heather would go tromping through the wilderness and picking up strawberries as they walked. And then Heather would pull his pocket down just enough that she could see above it with her eyes and poke her little strawberries in his pocket and pop them in her mouth. And that's how they had their afternoon strawberry picking. So that's why we have all the strawberries on the plate of Stoke Gabriel. Well, I hope you enjoyed going on a visit with me to Stoke Gabriel.